particular about following protocol, which would mean that I would need to scan the room to show that I was not lying about my audience, and basically film me the entire time, and then just scan the room to ensure that nobody left, and I did not pay you to look pretty for a second and then leave again. So,
Wow.
just to start off, this is a self-introduction speech, so I guess it's perfect because it's my first day here. So to start off with, when you evaluate your life and you think about your dreams, your accomplishments, your goals, the things that make you happy, the people that you have in your life, it's kind of like a big pot of soup, and that only you know the recipe to. Well, over the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you the recipe to my life. My name is Kayla Fabus, and the first most important ingredient to my life is my family. I grew up in a close-knit Italian-American family full of much love, laughter, and lots of food. Much of my upbringing is based on my culture and our emphasis on our relationships with each other and the people around us. Now, fast forward 21 years, and I have been blessed with a family of my own. I have a loving husband who I've been married to for 2 years, and our newest addition is my son Gabriel, who just turned 1 this month. And if there is any ingredient in that soup that is the most important, it's definitely going to be that little guy. The second largest ingredient in my soup is going to be my history and past experiences that brought me here today. I was born in Vineland, New Jersey, where I then and my entire family moved to Florida, and I mean cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents. I don't know why we all migrated to Florida, and that was right before I started kindergarten. So I was an only child till I was 8. So as you can imagine, most of my sass and attitude definitely comes from running my household as a princess. Unfortunately, I was introduced to the specimen known as little brothers around that age, and that did play a huge role in how I grew up. I was practically mom until my brother was old enough to attend school, and I did dish out more butt whoopings than I cared to share. Regardless, I did have a wonderful childhood. Now, when we are cooking up a big meal, we all make a little mess, right? Well, I'm going to consider my biggest mess to be middle and high school. You know, black hair, entire factory of eyeliner, and that screaming music that no one really understands. Thankfully, upon entering high school, I did start to clean that mess up a little bit, but what cook doesn't have a few more dirty dishes here and there? Well, we'll call those dirty dishes teenage boys. Well, they made it quite a roller coaster. Well, luckily, towards the end of that ride, I did meet the love of my life, and I married at 19, moved off to Texas with my husband, who had been stationed at Fort Hood, and I started college as a criminal justice major. And after only a year and a half of the Lone Star State, the military brought us here to Georgia. Now that we're finished cooking up my history, let's add some of the seasoning, which is the stuff that really makes my story unique. Let's start off with Sunday night football. Go Eagles. I can't imagine life without football and that never-ending trash talk between my Patriots-loving husband and I. And we'll also add a spritz of cat obsession and never-ending DIY projects. Then we'll add a spoonful of my dreams. I am in college to one day become a parole officer because I do believe that God puts us here for a reason and there is still life after prison. I also dream of having a big family with home full of rowdy boys and loud noises and many more cats. But right now my dreams are on simmer while I fry up the rest of my ingredients to my life. I love to help others. I love to laugh and tell jokes and find the bright side during challenging times and do things that people told me I couldn't. And well, folks, it looks like my recipe isn't going to be finished anytime soon, but I hope you will all find your inner chef and create your own unique and amazing recipe of life. Thank you, Kayla, for that wonderful speech, and I wish you were a member of Toast